Question number 7. Now in this question we need to find out that which of the following are equivalent to O(n) time complexity. Now here let me give you a tip. When you have a situation in which you need to drop non-dominant terms, it's very useful to use the time complexity graph that we presented in our previous lecture. So from this graph you can identify that which of these complexities are non-dominant. So here dominant starts from here, it goes like this. So if you have something from here n factorial and you have O log n, so it means that O log n is non-dominant term, so we can exclude it from here. Now here I want you to pause the video and think if you can come up with your own answer, because in this way you will participate in the interview questions and you will remember them very easily. So pause the video and think about it. Hopefully you have found the right answer, so if you haven't found it, let's do it together. So let's go through them one by one. So the first one is O(n) plus p, where p is less than n divided by 2. So this means that n is greater than p. So this shows that n is dominant term over here and p is non-dominant term. So this means that we can exclude p from here and we can write it like O(n) time complexity. So the first one is the equivalent to the O(n) time complexity in this case. Now we are continuing to the second one. So in the second one we see that we have a constant and n. And this means that according to the rules we can eliminate constants. So in this case we are going to eliminate 2. So it becomes O(n) time complexity. So this is also O(n) time complexity, and which is equivalent to O(n). Now here we are continuing to the third one. So in the third one it's very useful to use this graph over here. So we are checking that O(n), where is O(n)? So we see that O(n) line is over here, so this one, and then we have log n. So we need to check it. So we see that log n is below O(n). So this means that log n is non-dominant term, so we can exclude it easily from here. So if we exclude it, it becomes O(n) time complexity. This means that this one also is non-dominant term. So this one also is equivalent to O(n) time complexity. Then we are continuing to the next one. So in the next one we have O(n) plus n log n time complexity. Now if we one more time check this graph, we see that O(n) log n is over here and O(n) is over here. So this means that O(n) in this case is non-dominant term. We are going to eliminate O(n) from here, so it becomes O(n) log n. So this means that this is not equivalent to O(n). So in this case this is not our choice. Then we are continuing to the next case. Now in the next case we have tricky one. So many people tend to remove m from here and make it O(n). But it's not correct, because in this case we don't have any relationship between n and m. So we have to keep both variables over here, because we don't know that if m is greater than n or n is greater than m. So in this case this is not equivalent to O(n) time complexity. So hopefully with these 5 complexities over here you have practiced how can we eliminate the non-dominant terms and constant terms from the time complexity. So hopefully everything is clear about this question. Now see you in the next question.